It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep, I slept big times. Went to bed last night shortly after I finished the vlog and sent her to the upload queue. And passed out. Woke up at 8 o'clock. Girlfriend's alarm went off. And then passed out again and woke up now. Very good. Sleep is good. Slept a lot yesterday. Time to get some shit done today. It's a sloppy friggin' mess out there today, people. Slush and it's raining. It's frickin' raining. 2 weeks ago, it was freezing. Minus 47. Now it's like plus frickin' 5 and raining. Unbelievable, crazy, insane, and welcome to my vlog. I've been watching this TV series, and it's been about 2 years since I watched it, and I finally decided to get back into it. And that TV series is called Dexter. You know what Dexter is, right? By daytime, he works for the DEA as a blood splatter analyst. Basically, goes to the crime scenes, and if there's blood on the crime scenes, he looks at the blood and he can tell you exactly how the murder happened and things, and it's pretty badass. Like, some of the stuff he does, he's like, he reenacts it better than CSI ever could, with their analyzing a bullet and finding the friggin' firing pin and going, yeah, that gun belonged to Buddy Van Dudo over at 544 friggin' Lakeside Lane, you know? But he sits there and he like reenacts the shot, and he's like, well, you know, judging by the blood up there, they hit them and then they pulled back and then threw the blood up in the walls and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, huh, that's pretty cool. But that's not his only job. Come nighttime, son of a bitch is a serial killer. So there's a reason why he's good at what he does, because, well, kills people for a living, kind of, sort of. So I thought that was pretty badass. So I've been watching the series for a long time. I made it up to season 4, which I don't really want to ruin it for anybody if they haven't seen the series, because if you haven't seen it, I'd recommend watching it. You'll be hooked the moment you start. But I made it up to season 4 about 2 years ago, and I kind of lost interest in it and stopped watching it. I think what it was the girlfriend lost interest in it right away. She didn't really care for the series. So I just lost interest. Same thing happened with that TV show House. Lost interest, which I'm probably going to get back into. But then a couple of weeks ago, they're talking about Dexter at work and House, the season. Cause the way they do it is they start it in September, and it ends by January, or the end of December or something like that. Basically, it's only a half season. So they put out 12 episodes. Now it's kind of cool because every episode strays into the next. So every season is one continuous story. So if you literally watch them back to back, it's freaking awesome, because it's not like, I want to say Supernatural, where one episode happens and the next episode might follow the storyline, or they might stray off topic and go hunt some stupid other creature, and it's like, alright guys, get back on the storyline. No, they basically hold their own throughout the whole bloody thing and just follow the same storyline. And every episode, every season, there's a new nemesis involved, and it's just amazing to watch it go down. I definitely recommend giving Dexter a watch if you haven't. You'll probably really enjoy it. It's really good. A lot of, how should I say, pretty graphic scenes, especially on season 6 that I just watched. Holy shit. It was all about the end of days, basically. And there's some pretty graphic shit in that one there that if you have children, don't let them watch this. It's pretty brutal. Anyway, I'm going to head her back inside and have me a coffee. I got a brew in there. I don't know what kind I made. I think it was a macaroon. They taste like shit, but I don't give a shit. I'm going to drink it anyway. Let's head her back in. Alrighty, well, it's freaking 3 o'clock. I got to head out. I got to go to Independent Grocers. Where the fuck did I put my lighter? There it is. I got to go to Independent Grocers. I got to pick up some more Keurig cake cups, because I got like 1 or 2 left at work. Before I do that, I'm going to let Stupid out for a shit, because he's been whining, so we'll let him out for a shit. Beatix has found a new bed. Yep. Living room, once again, has been changed around. Pretty crazy, eh? Pretty crazy indeed. So yeah, those chocolate macaroon coffees from Keurig, they're so nasty. Holy shit, are they ever gross. They don't taste like chocolate macaroons. They kind of taste like a cafe mocha, but if like a dark, like a mocha made with, like, you know, 75% cacao, like dark chocolate. because it tastes good, then all of a sudden this bitter just comes in and bites you in the ass. Oreo doesn't like it outside right now because it's too sloppy. I don't like it either because I can see all this dog shit. Son of a bitch. Looks like I'm gonna have some work ahead of me in the next, once all this melts. Yep. Apparently they're calling for freezing rain and then snow tonight. Frig sakes. Should make the drive home exciting, that's for sure. So the crack starts there. It could work its way back, I guess. Goes all the way up, over, and then it goes down. And it's hard to see it on the camera, but it stops right there. So God knows where it can go from there. Oh well. I was chatting with Where's Bobby. He told me if I can wait till I come down for a visit. He knows a guy who runs a glass shop who can probably do this job for like 150 bucks installed. So that would be freaking awesome, because I just realized now that all the ice is cleared off of there, that it could spread. Oh shit, it could spread on that side, maybe, but I don't see a chip anywhere in there. It just split. It just decided to split. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the grocery store. Well, the roads are nice and clear for now. Could change any friggin' second. It's currently 2 degrees Celsius out according to my car, so that's a bonus. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try and hold off as long as I can. Right now, that crack is not my field of view. It's well below, so the cop wouldn't really care about it. But if there was a concern raised, I guess I'd have to go to Apple Auto Glass or Diamond or one of the glass companies in town and get a new windscreen put in, for frig sakes. But yeah, I don't see a stone chip anywhere along that crack. So it had to have started just from the heat cold. They always say that glass has a weak spot somewhere in it. There's always one fault point in glass somewhere along the glass line, and it's hard to find, but when you do find it, if you lightly tap that area, you could shatter the entire window. Now, I don't know about, well, I think the US follows our code as well, but I don't know about overseas. But the reason why, if you watch any Hollywood movies, you see somebody get thrown into a windshield, and you see them hit the windshield and it shatters, but it looks like it's held together with tape, is because on both sides of the glass they coat it with like a cellophane tape-like material to prevent the glass in an accident from coming in and spraying on the driver. Because imagine if, like, you're driving down the highway at 100 kilometers an hour and a transport or a truck or a car or whatever throws a rock at you by accident, hits the windshield, and the windshield just explodes. Imagine eating all that glass in the face. That would suck. Now the side windows, however, don't have that unless you have tint on it, which my windows are factory tinted, so they do have like a cellophane wrapper on them, which means that they will not spider, well, they'll spider, but they won't explode into a million fragmented shards and come in and kick my ass. However, the rear window does not. All the rear window has is the rear defrost option, which is just some grills, electrical coils that heat up when you press the button. Now, I'd hate to have to replace that rear window, because when you got to put rear defrost into a window, holy shit, does that get expensive. Having to wire it all in and all that. My buddy had to do that with his Volkswagen Jetta, and it wasn't cheap. I think he said he spent close to 900 bucks or something like that for the window, and that was at a scrapyard, I think he said, because the original one was about $1,500 from an auto glass shop, and he was like, yeah, I'm not about to pay $1,500 frickin' dollars for a damn window. I'll put a piece of saran wrap up or something. Frig that noise. He didn't care if somebody broke into his car. He had nothing in there. But yeah, kind of frickin' brutal. As if the hot cold cracked my window like that. That's a crazy son of a bitch. The other thing is I got auto start in here. I don't know where the auto start antenna is, because normally they put that on the window. It looks like a little rabbit ear thing on the top of the window. And all I got is this black strip. And I don't know if that's the antenna, or if the antenna is built into the window, or what the frig. So the other thing is on the outside of the car, I didn't see an AM/FM radio antenna. So I don't know where the hell the AM/FM radio comes in. I don't know. But I'm here at Independent, so I'm going to go inside and get my shit, and then I shall return. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace out. Alrighty, got my shit. They had the Keurig K-Cups on. Regulars $10 for 15 K-Cups. They had them on for $8.50, or sorry, not $9.99 regular is the price, and they had them on for $7.50 for 15, so that's 50 cents a cup. Not too shabby. So I bought 2 boxes of my favorite kind, the butterscotch taffy, which is freaking delicious. I will say so myself. And Monte Carlo, that's a nice car. Well, it's not in great shape, but normally they're nice cars. So, let's get the cock out of here, and we'll friggin' head off to work. See what kind of bullshit politics are running today. Monday was hell, with all the frickin' anti-everything they got set up on the network. And gotta bring my own laptop to work, and I tap it into the Wi-Fi. That saved my ass numerous times on Monday, let me tell you. I was actually able to do my job. They got us blocked out everywhere but on the Wi-Fi, because it's literally a test connection on cable access. So we can do testing on cable. We have one for DSL, and yes, we do have one for dial-up, in case we need to test dial-up modems that are still in service. And those are unfiltered, unregulated connections to the outside world. And we got a wireless router on the cable, because now we're bringing in our laptops so that we can actually surf to sites that can help us get our job done quicker. Because the problem is our Macintosh is not running the new Mountain Lion, and it doesn't have the new Mail client. And a lot of people, if we do upgrade it to that, there's still a lot of people running like Lion and the older clients. So a lot of people like to reference the machine and actually walk a customer through something while they're walking themselves through it. And a great site for that was chasm.net or .org, something like that. Basically, Chasm, C-H-A-S-M. What it is it's a site with all sorts of different operating systems and every single email client out there. And it's literally a flash-based interactive walkthrough that you can use to go through a program to find the proper settings. And you can't really manipulate any of the fields in it, but you can go to the pages and take a look at it. So when you're walking a customer through something, it makes life a lot easier. Now, if anybody out there has a better site for doing that, by all means, send me a PM and let me know. Because we love those sites at work. It makes life a hell of a lot easier. And the thing I liked about Chasm was he would update faster than the software developers would. Like a software developer would produce a new email client. He already had the screenshots up there 2 weeks ago. It was a great way of saying, oh God, guys, Thunderbird's making an update. Look, they got version 9.0 on here or whatever. And then you go check the Thunderbird site, and 9.0 is not even available for download yet. So obviously this guy was a big time beta tester, whoever wrote the site, and beta tested all the new ones. And while he was beta testing, he basically made all the screens for it and built all the software and shit. Yeah, sure, the page is loaded with ads, but you know what? He's got to eat too. So that's fine. You know, make a little bit of bank off his hard work. Because I can imagine the programming that went into building that website wasn't exactly easy. And let me tell you, if you're doing telephone support, it's hard to see the other person's computer, because we don't do remote login. We don't commandeer the person's computer to fix things. Mainly because 90% of the time they're calling in because their internet isn't working, so it's impossible to commandeer their computer, right? Because if their internet's out of commission, how the frig are we going to get on their system and to actually fix it? So, yeah, good times. Good frickin' times. Oh, coffee is going to be so good tonight. I love that English toffee shit. It's so good. I like that Dunkin' Donuts that Redneck Nesta sent me though. It's the French vanilla, and it just decimates the Van Houten French vanilla. It actually tastes more like a Tim Hortons French vanilla cappuccino than it does a coffee. And it is by far the most delicious thing I ever put in my mouth. So I'd say my first favorite is the Dunkin' Donuts one. Any of you Americans who have friggin' Keurigs, go to your Dunkin' Donuts and pick up one of those French vanilla packs. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's such a delicious coffee. You'll want to drink it all day, and then you'll wonder why you can't sleep at night. Nah. But yeah, I bought that butterscotch toffee coffee that I bought a while back. That stuff was just amazing. had that a couple times, and well, I drank those really fast actually. So I bought 2 boxes of that. I'm debating on bringing 1 box home, but I probably won't because I still got enough K-Cups at home to friggin' drown my sorrows in coffee for a long time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep these ones at work and hope to Christ people don't drink them on me. Because I'm missing a few French vanillas, so somebody's been into my drawer again. But they're destroying the evidence, so I can't find out when it's happening. Sons of bitches. But anyhoozle, as you can tell, I'm at work now. What a sloppy parking lot. Yup, what a sloppy parking lot indeed. Look at this. It's fucking disgusting. Well, I know if I park so that this post is equal with my front tire, I am between the lines. So, right on. So, I'm at work now, people. I'm going to shut this down here and I'll talk to you guys on my break. So, until then, peace the frig out. So, as you see behind me, the parking lot's bare. It's currently 3:30. As you see behind me, that parking lot's pretty empty too. Well, apparently, because there's a freezing rain threat tonight, the company decided to send everybody home at risk of anybody getting into an accident and being stranded or whatever. Send everybody home except for the night shift. That's right, except for the night shift. So both me and my co-workers, or my co-worker, because one guy called in sick tonight. So me and another co-worker, we're stuck here till midnight, and then we got to get the frig out of here and try and make it home and not die. So that's friggin' awesome, you know. They care about everybody in the company but us on the help desk. That's the way she goes. We are the slaves of this company, and there's nothing we can do about it. So here's hoping the G6 has amazing traction tonight and I'm able to get my ass home. But because they're calling for freezing rain, I'm gonna do myself a favor and lift out my wipers here, just because I don't want those things frozen to the windshield. But yeah, gotta love that treatment, eh? Welcome to the Thunderdome. It's like that all the time. We gotta stay on because customers might have bad internet tonight, and there's gotta be somebody here to take the brunt of it. That somebody's us. Son of a bitch. Oh well, figured I'd come out before I start my shift, talk about that. That's kind of really upsetting, but apparently we didn't even get a notification about it. So that's dicked, but it's the way she goes. So let tonight's shift be a fun one, and hopefully I make it home afterwards. And if you've seen this vlog, obviously I did. Well, it's 5:30 break time. Still no freezing rain. Freaking bonus. Sitting in the office today, and with this warm weather, all of a sudden we hear ka-ka-pa-tow! Well, see those big monstrosity icicles up there? There were a bunch here. Now they're down here somewhere. They took a dive. Good thing nobody was standing underneath those. They probably would have killed them. They're huge. Like I said, they're about the diameter of my body, and freaking heavier than all shit. Good thing they also didn't come towards the window when they fell, because I'm pretty sure they would have blown those windows out easily. They're pretty thick and pretty heavy. So yeah, the warm weather basically caused them to break. Down they came. Quite the sound, for sure. Well, so far tonight, it's pretty freaking hectic. It's been a busy night. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Just gotta get through this shift, and 2 more and the weekend's here. Frig yeah. Can't wait. But I'm gonna head her back inside because it's only 2 of us working tonight, and my partner's probably pulling his hair out. So, fun. Head her back in. See you at lunch. Alrighty, well, it's 8 o'clock at night, lunchtime, and I got something on my hand. It's raining like a son of a bitch out right now, and I got something sticky on my hand here. It looks like freaking residue from the duct tape on my chair. But so far tonight's been busier than all frig. Still hasn't gotten cold enough to freeze this rain and make the roads slicker than shit. So tonight's drive home should be interesting, but I don't think anything else is going on tonight, so I think I'm gonna quite possibly shut the vlog down here and call her quits tonight, because yeah, what the frig, there's nothing else going on, so might as well shut her down. So yeah, frig it. So on that note, if you liked today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Screw this wind, and until next time, keep on vlogging.